I must confess that there are those moments when I feel a sense of inadequacy as a symbol. It is never easy for one to accept the role of symbolism without going through constant moments of self-examination. And I must confess that there are moments when I begin to wonder whether I am adequate or whether I'm able to face all of the challenges and even the responsibilities of this particular position.
Dive into the fun world of letters with Sparkle Denae's ABC Word Chase and Coloring Book. Looking for an exciting and educational way to help your little ones explore their ABCs? Look no further. This engaging book not only allows your child to practice tracing the alphabet, but also includes tracing words and coloring fun pictures in between. It's kid-friendly, kid-approved, and the perfect blend of learning and creativity. Get your copy today and watch your child's learning journey light up with joy.
Come explore the world of t-shirts and self-expression by visiting In the Loop Radio Etsy shop. No matter what type of person you are, a trendsetter or a free spirit, our varied selection of t-shirts is made to complement your unique style. Shopping at In the Loop Radio isn't just about finding exceptional goods. It's about connecting with a vibrant community that celebrates creativity. So, don't hesitate to visit us, and let your next stop be your best stop at In the Loop Radio Etsy shop.
Looking for custom products with a flair? Then stop by our new Etsy shop at Fit So Flawless Customs. Our curated collection features a diverse array of handcrafted treasures that add a touch of uniqueness to your life. Whether you're searching for the perfect gift or looking to treat yourself to something new, we got you covered. So don't be shy. Give us a try at Fit So Flawless, where you will find your fit.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the LifeScope channel. On your way in, be sure to like, share, definitely subscribe, and support the channel. It's always appreciated. So I have noticed for the past couple of years or so, particularly on X, that some people have been very disrespectful when it comes to Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday or his holiday. And I'm wondering, why is this trend taking place? It's been about a couple of years, maybe even 3 years, that this has been going on. Now, it's nothing new that people criticize Dr. King. I'm sure they was definitely doing that when he was alive around his time, and half of the people who probably claim now that they love him and like him and they was walking and marching with him are probably the very same people who couldn't stand him and was criticizing him. Sometimes that is literally how it goes when you are in the forefront or considered a leader of a movement.
And I contend that the cry of black power is at bottom a reaction to the reluctance of white power to make the kind of changes necessary to make justice a reality for the Negro. I think we've got to see that a riot is the language of the unheard.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is one of the most celebrated civil rights leaders in American history. Yet, ironically, his legacy often faces misinterpretation or even disrespect around the time of his birthday or holiday. This phenomenon can be summed up as a clash between selective memory and uncomfortable truths. Many people sanitize Dr. King's legacy, reducing him to a feel-good figure who simply advocated for love and unity, while ignoring his more radical stances on economic justice, systemic racism, and opposition to the Vietnam War. This selective remembrance makes it easier to co-opt his message for political or corporate agendas that might contradict the very principles he fought for. For instance, companies or individuals may quote his "I have a dream" speech while ignoring the structural changes he demanded to dismantle inequality. Additionally, some use the holiday to criticize the movements he inspired, arguing that modern activists don't align with King's supposed nonviolent ideas. Despite his own resistance being disruptive and deeply challenging to the status quo, others dismiss his holiday entirely, downplaying its significance or framing it as just another day off. Ultimately, the disrespect often stems from society's discomfort with confronting the deep systemic issues Dr. King stood against, preferring a sanitized version of his legacy that doesn't challenge privilege or demand accountability. Now, with all that being said, when did it become popular for people to just openly disrespect Dr. Martin Luther King? Now, we know for a fact that people who may not share his lineage, they might disrespect him, and then at the same time they pick up his quotes and then quote him when they want to use that against our people. So we know that they're going to play that game. But I saw online quite a few people, and for the most part they look black, that was saying things like, oh well, he cheated on his wife, and was even telling his daughter Bernice King, when she asked Sexy Red to take down a post of Sexy Red in an AI picture with Dr. King, would you please take down that post? And she did, to Sexy Red's credit, she did take it down. But other celebrities or other people that we know of, they were posting similar pictures with Dr. King. And not only that, places like the Mila restaurant somewhere in Georgia, they had a flyer advertising an event where they had Dr. King, and it looked like some strip hoe stuff that they had on a flyer. And then another place had an event where they had the same similar type of flyer where Dr. King is just being presented in a negative light. And I'm like, this man literally fought and died. We can say what we want about him. We can have disagreements. We can have theories. We can be like, he may have did all of these things. Nobody is perfect. But until your parents, until you are out there doing that and actually die on the principle of, I just want my people to have a better chance in life, I don't feel like we should disrespect somebody like that, because we literally are not putting in that type of work. And when I say we, I'm putting myself and mostly everybody else, because maybe some people are literally out there doing that. They are actually doing the work. But hey, you're not going as far as Dr. King did in getting killed. So yes, I don't think it's appropriate to disrespect him. You can have your disagreements about him. That's totally fair, because that is your right. And you know how I feel about that. Anybody can have a right to their opinion. Anybody can have a right to do what they want to do, but you just have to keep it in the context of, you may receive backlash. And if you are okay with backlash that you are receiving, then go for it. That's all I have to say about that. But I thought this was some really weird stuff that people were putting out. And why do they feel like it's okay to disrespect one of our ancestors? That man literally put it all on the line and literally died. I'm going to repeat that again. He died on his beliefs. And some people have a problem with it and just want to say that he was nonviolent. But then when he came towards the end of his years, he was embracing Second Amendment type of talk and making sure that we knew that he was for reparations. So it's unfair for anybody that has ever used any quote he has ever said, or to even try to bring him up in the name of peace, in the name of this is what we want to do for unity, and then to turn around and disrespect him. I don't think it's fair at all. And we have a lot of people like that, even people within our own families, that you just don't dare to disrespect. So what do you guys think? What's going on with this new trend? Let me know, because the people, and yes, I definitely was a part of cussing folks out yesterday and day before when they was putting out all these disrespectful posts. But anyway, definitely let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to honor your people. Say their names sometimes. Honor them. People like your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your grandmother, your uncle. People who did phenomenal things for your family so that you could be here. You don't let go of them and you don't forget them. If you know about your family's history and your family's story. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time. Bye.